point 00 and 160 represent? The point 00 represents traveling 0 miles in 0 hours. The point 160 represents traveling 60 miles in 1 hour. Notice this is a constant rate of change. So let's look at the graph here. It says use the graph to find the constant rate of change. In miles per is your fraction, hour. I'm going to write it just like that. Miles, fraction bar, hour at the bottom, while driving in the city. Remember we talked about the graph where we look at the 1, that's your x, and the 2 is your x. You're going to subtract these two. And when you subtract these two, you're looking at, of course, the x value. The x value is time. The 1 in the red is on the x. So 2 minus 1 is hour, and that gives you 1, because 2 minus 1 is 1. Let's look at the miles. The distance is in miles, and that is on the y-axis. Notice how it's going up this way. The y is always represented by the second number. So it's 60 and 30. We subtract these two. 60 take away 30 is 30. So it's 30 miles for every hour they drive 30 miles. And that's basically how you do it. It says on the last one, on the lines below, explain what the 0, 0 and 130 mean. 0, 0 represents traveling 0 miles in 0 hours. And also explain 130. The point 130 represents traveling 30 miles in 1 hour. Remember, the miles is represented by the y. And guess what? That second number is the y, and the first number is the x on the coordinate system on your plane. So when you look at the 1, you look at to see what the 1 in red is on the x, and you look to see down below here, oh, it's time. So this is how long it takes. When you look at the second number, it's represented by the letter y, and the y-axis is this one. And you look and it's distance. Oh, that means how they're traveling. That must be miles.